When it comes to mobile phones, Nokia is probably one of the first names that come to mind. They were absolutely everywhere in the early 2000s. But unlike today, they're no longer a market leader. So what happened? Let's find out. Nokia was founded in 1865 in Finland. Originally, it wasn't even called Nokia. It was called Nokia Rubber Factory. The company made things like tires and boots. But as the decades went by, they expanded into electronics. And in 1967, they produced their first electronic device, a desk phone. This was also the year that the company was renamed Nokia Corporation. The first mobile phone that they released was the Mobira Senator in 1987. It cost around $1,000 in today's money. And fun fact, it didn't even have a battery. You had to plug it in to use it. But this didn't last for long. In 1988, they introduced the world's first commercially available portable cell phone, the Mobira Cityman. By the 1990s, Nokia became one of the largest mobile phone manufacturers in the world. In 1992, they released the Nokia 1011, which was the world's first mass-market cell phone to include an LCD screen. And a year later, they sold their 10 millionth phone. Their domination continued into the late 90s, and they kept pushing out new, innovative products, such as the Nokia Communicator, which was one of the first devices to blur the line between a phone and a computer. But, as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. And unfortunately for Nokia, their downfall began in the early 2000s when they failed to recognize the growing importance of the smartphone market. While they were quick to release devices running on the new Symbian operating system, none of them could compete with the iPhone, which was released in 2007. The iPhone was incredibly popular, and it destroyed Nokia's market share. To make things worse, a slew of low-cost Android devices started to appear at the same time. And by 2012, Nokia's mobile phone business was on its last legs. In 2011, Nokia employed 132,000 people, but by 2014, they had to lay off 10,000 workers and outsource their phone manufacturing to other companies. In 2013, they sold their mobile phone business to Microsoft for $5.44 billion. But before the deal went through, they had one last flagship phone to release, the Nokia XS, which was their first device to run on Android. Today, Nokia still exists as a company. They focus on telecommunications infrastructure, and they're headquartered in Finland. But point to be noted that many ex-Nokia employees still miss the company and its products. So let's end this video by asking you, what was your favorite Nokia product and what do you miss about it? Comment down below and subscribe the channel.